Hi YouTube, this is your girl Simply Love, and I'm back with another video, and this is for the month of September 2015. And I just want to take some time to say thank you so much, all my viewers and subscribers, for sending all your beautiful messages regarding my father. He is doing very well. Thank you for all your prayers and for all your comments that you left, wishing us well from me to him, from him to me to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for your patience with me and some scheduling of the readings. Sometimes I had to put some off. I know I did make appointments for some. I had to put some off and maybe back it up because of what I had been going through with him. And also during this time, I'd like to ask everybody to keep my brother in mind now. My brother is in the hospital. He is in a heart hospital, specialist heart hospital. So if you would keep him in mind for me, even through the adversity of what I'm going through, what I've been through, it seems like, the Most High God is still protecting me, still allowing me to deliver the messages to you, even though I am going through some things, because some people, when adversity comes, they just stop. It just puts a hold to them. I have to believe and trust in the Most High God that He can take care of things. He can put me where He needs me. When He needs me to be there, and also keep on serving my viewers, or the viewers that watch my videos, my subscribers. I can keep putting delivering the messages, and then still, help out where help needs to be, as far as my family situation or anybody really. That's just how I am. I love to help people. I like to look out for people. I love to care for people. I want to see people be happy. Okay, so once you do become a spiritual being, like a spiritual angel, almost, you just look at yourself as a spirit. You have to unmask yourself, and you have to face yourself, and you have to look in the mirror and say, I'm gonna stop blaming everybody for for things that go wrong, especially in relationships, because we have a lot of relationship issues. A lot of you women out there, and there's men out there too, you have to realize that the suffering that you go through is what you take yourself through. What you think of and want in your mind, and you let the flesh take over your existence, or what you think you want or what you think you need, is what's in the way. You have to get yourself out of the way and listen to the spirit. Go inside yourself and say, who am I and what am I meant to be here for? Who is meant to be for me? Send them to me. That means you have to get out of your way. You have to not work in the flesh. The flesh doesn't last forever. It's just temporary. And that's why it rushes you to do things that's not really good for you, because it's mad, because it's going to be gone soon. It's not forever. Like your spirit is forever, so you can hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait, because your spirit, you're an everlasting being. When this flesh drops off, you're still going to be living on forever. Okay? You're just going to be living without the spirit. Without the flesh. So why not practice right now using the spirit and the Most High God, who is your creator, and let them do what they do. Let them put you in the place where you need to be, and that is happiness. You can have that at any time. All you have to do is just get out of your own way. Look deep inside yourself. Look in the man in the mirror, like Michael Jackson say. Look at the person in the mirror, and stop going around blaming everybody for your problems. And stop blaming you women. A lot of you women out there, stop blaming the men for you being treated the way you do, because you invited in. For one thing, you let them in and out of your life, and now you want to complain about it. Now you want to be mad at him about it. Don't get mad at him. Get mad at yourself. Look at yourself, because you're the one letting it happen. That's why we don't have enough men calling in, because you know what? You women out there are just letting them go head on and do what they want to do. In and out of your life. You're believing everything that they tell you. And in the process, you're suffering. Well, you have to suffer, because you're letting that happen to yourself. I'm going to just keep it real with you. I'm 100% real. I've been through it myself. I'm not better than you, or anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm trying to help you. I want you to not go through what I went through in my life, or what some other people have went through in their life, the people that I talk to all over the world. You want to be happy. Set some boundaries down. first. See what this person is all about first. See if you're even compatible with this person. Why do you fall in love with someone that don't even love you? What is that? Where is that coming from? What about your career? Aren't you thinking about yourself first? What are you worried about a man for? Does he have a career here that's sitting in his hand saying, here, this is yours, honey. Come get this. I want you to have this career. No, you got to worry about your career. You got to worry about your family. You got to worry about your friends. You know, you have to think about those things. The most important thing, the most important thing is the Most High God who created you and put you here for a reason and a purpose. Worry about that first. Cry about and find out where you belong at in this world and how can you benefit others through either your tragedies, your mistakes. How can you benefit somebody? What you throw out there in the world, in the universe, is what you're going to get back. So Scorpio, you always remember that. Always remember that. Put yourself first so you can have happiness within yourself. If you don't love yourself, if you can't live with yourself, then you don't deserve no better than that. Keep on going round and round in circles then. You know, if that's the way you feel about life, that you're so lonely without being with a man, like you got to have a man in your life, and this man is not even doing the right thing. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. You act like it's you're gonna die if you don't have a man in your life. Come on now, let's be more sensible. Let's use our heads now. You know, I had to go through the transformation. You can go through it too, and it is a beautiful thing. You'll find out being by yourself is a beautiful thing. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Use that time to pull yourself together. Use that time to learn to love yourself. Use that time to distance yourself and get ready for that positive relationship on a more positive tip. Lift yourself up. Build yourself up. Put yourself on a higher plane, a higher frequency level. Stop looking at hip hop and all that stuff on TV. Turn all the TVs off and start getting into yourself and finding out what's going on within inside yourself. Why you keep picking these type of men that just dog you out, and then you crying for them when they don't come back, or why they don't call you. You women out there, or you men messing around, fooling around with other people's husbands and other people's boyfriends and girls. I mean, come on, let's get this thing together. Let's bring it back on home. Let's bring this thing back home because it's way, way out of hand. You're complying to the flesh that's not even going to be lasting long. This stuff right here, it's not going to be here long. And I know some of y'all done experienced it already. You see people 6 feet under the ground, but that's just their flesh. That's not their spirit. Their spirit is still living on. Okay, so learn to listen to the spirit. Think of yourself as a spirit instead of the flesh, because the flesh is nothing. You keep listening to it and abiding by it, and the reason why it wants you to go so fast, because it knows it's not going to be here long, and it wants to take you down with it. Don't let that happen to yourself. Don't let that happen. Detach yourself and become a mind, body, and spirit. And that takes, sometimes you may have to be by yourself for a while to pull yourself together. You have to look in that mirror and you have to forgive people. You have to forgive those who hurt you. You have to forgive yourself for hurting yourself. You have to forget about the past, whatever happened, trauma, childhood, whatever it is. Even if you have to seek counseling, you may have to seek counseling, because there's no reason why all you women are calling in here over these men that it don't mean you no good. Just keep on, look forward. Go forward. If these people aren't in your life and serving, that has serving no purpose in your life whatsoever, sex, you can get that anytime and any doggone where. Why does it have to be this one person? And I've had a lot of sex in my life, and I have not experienced one yet that made me feel so flipped out and crazy over them that they could just walk over top of me and do anything, if that's the issue. And there's not that much sex in the world. I haven't experienced not one, that made me feel so freaked out that their sex was so good it freaked me out to where I just lost my mind, or I can't live without them, or I'll let them do anything they want to do to step back in the house just to have sex. Come on now, let's get real. Let's bring it on home and get real and stop this madness. Get real, bring it home. Think of yourself, love yourself, put yourself first so you can save you and protect you. Because if you don't love yourself, you feel lonely by yourself, you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. That's what the Most High God is saying. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl or boy. Wait until tonight. Because you ain't going to be able to live without the Most High God in your life. You're going to have to somehow surrender yourself and let him take lead with his guardian angels that he sends to you to protect you. You're going to have to learn to talk to him and bring him in and help lead you to the light instead of the dark. Come up out of the darkness and get into the light. You deserve that. You know you deserve it. You're here for a reason and a purpose. You are important. I don't care what no man or no woman, no father, mother, whoever says what negative about you. You're here for a reason and a purpose. So find out that reason from your father, your true father, who brought you here before you even thought of, okay? He already had you in his plan. So be a part of the plan, okay? The master's plan, the Most High God, who loves you and cares about you no matter what you do. But he is looking at your heart. Don't go out there and seek revenge for nobody. Let that be him to take care of. That's his job. He's telling you that's his job. That's why he wants you to let it go. Who he wants you to be your partner, that's his job, not yours. You don't go out and seek your partner. Wait for him. He'll lead you the way. He'll lead you through signs and different things, and he'll put you places where you can meet this person. I'm not saying sit back like this and wait for somebody to knock at your door, because that's not going to happen. But you're going to have to you're going to have to remove yourself and let him in, so the angels can guide you to where this person, who this special person is, that's going to treat you good and give you what you deserve out of life, instead of all these messed up guys that come in and out and make you feel like you're nothing and you are something. You deserve the best. You deserve the best. You look after number one, okay? And that's it with that. I'm sorry that had to come out. That was something the Spirit led me to do. Think of yourself first. Protect yourself. Love yourself, because if you don't, you are going to suffer. You're going to continue to suffer. And that's not a good feeling at all. Not at all. Okay? Now, with that said, this is for September, and this is for the sign of Scorpio. We're going to read your sign here, Scorpio. And I'm going to look at you as, the king and queen. That's what the Most High God said, to pick the king and queen here for you, which is of your sign, the water sign. You're the water sign, so you're the king and queen of your dominion. That's how God wants it to look at. These are the crystal cards here. All right, and I know you've seen these a lot. A lot of readers use these. I don't look at the books. I don't read the books when I get these cards. I just love to see the drawing on some of the cards, and it tells me a whole lot through my third eye. I don't need that book. I don't need these cards most of the time. I can just tell you. But people like, to see the cards. They like to have, confirmation, things like that. So I'm going to get on with the reading for Scorpio, okay? Now, what I'm going to look at first, like I said, this is you. You represent yourself as the king and queen of your sign, okay? Which is Scorpio, the cups. You're the cup holders. You're the of emotions, if you look at that way. You're a water sign. You're like a watery sign. You carry a lot of water emotions under your undercurrent of emotions. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is we looked at you, which you are the emotions. You're of the cups, and now we're going to look at what crosses you, and what crosses you is the death card. And to me, when I see this card come up, it's not literally death. It could be, for some of Scorpios in your life, it could be about somebody that passed over. I think I had this last month too. That's trying to show you something. They want you to know that if you're being treated badly by someone, Scorpio, men or women, we're talking about men or women here, just, if you see a man, it's for a woman. If you see a woman, it's for a man, okay? So, This could be total transformation, like throwing, getting rid of the old and transforming into the new. Sometimes for new things to come in, you have to release the old, and that's what I was preaching about here in the beginning of the video. And this is confirmation right here of what I was just talking about. Sometimes you have to get rid of the old you, and bring in the new. And that transformation comes from you, the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror. Look inside yourself and see who you are. See that you are worthy. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of prosperity. These preachers and teachers can preach and teach that all they want to, but you giving up money to these people, and they're riding around in Benz. They got planes of their own. You walk outside their churches and you see people here that needs to be fed. They're sitting, there's people out here that are homeless. There's people out here that really need help. But are they taking that money? Are they helping? They're taking your money out of your pocket and they're putting it in their pocket. For real. That's what's really going on in churches today. Now, I don't down churches. I don't down it. I'm telling you what's real. And I'm telling you what's coming from the Most High God, how he sees it. He don't like that. He don't like what's going on in this world today. And he's going to use people that accept their gift, that go out here and tell the truth, whether you have to sacrifice your life or not. So what? You're going to go anyways. Why not go out with your footprint on this earth? Because that's what he put you here for, to put your footprint. You are the Bible. The Bible is within you, okay? Now, this death is transformation, okay? That's what's crossing you right now, is transformation. You're going to have to transform yourself, okay? And then I'm looking at the foundation. The foundation around you is the Nine of Pentacles, which that means you're growing in money. Whatever you're doing, financial wise, is steadily growing. The pentacles are inside of those flowers there, so it's growth. It's growth of money. It's making more money. It could also mean advancement for some of you Scorpios out there. You're working, making the money. You could be saving your money. It could be advancement in money. You could advance to a different or a higher level, and this is through hard work and training. You also could be in training, because if you see her with her arm out and that dove or bird or whatever it is sitting right there on it, whenever you ever seen that happen. So, Scorpios, you are in control of your dominion. You are in control of your life. You're in control. When it comes to money, you can be in control of it, because, she's got her hand sticking out there and the dove is just sitting right on her hand. So he's not scared of her, because she's her or him, because they're Scorpios are very sensitive people. So that bird must pick up on her sensitivity. They're very intuitive people, and they also have some psychic or empathic abilities about people. They can pinpoint people down for who they are. So you're doing well when it comes to work and making money. You're doing very well on that. That's what's crossing you, or your foundation. Now, your past, what we're seeing in your past is the Eight of Pentacles in your past. So, like I said, you're getting a lot of Pentacle cards, which is the money cards. It's showing that you have no problem making money, Scorpio. That is not a problem of yours. You continue to grow. You continue to move up. You can be in management position. Maybe in the past you had a management position, doing something where you managed other people, where you managed a place, where you called the shots here. And then, you moved on to something else, which you paid, maybe more money or something like that. So you have no problem with money. You have no problem with making money. You have no problem, excelling when it comes to money. And that is your past. Your present right now is the Four of Swords. Okay, when we're talking about the Four of Swords, Scorpio, we're talking about a time of, it's a time of rest. Through all what you've been through, you need the rest. It's time to meditate, maybe get into meditation. put your mind, body, and spirit back together, maybe through all this hard work and responsibilities maybe that you've had, or have still. This is a sign of, resting through all that. Meditation. It's time to be still right now and meditate and get into yourself and focus. You need to stay focused, Scorpio, for whatever's coming towards you. You need to be focused. It's time to rest your mind, put your mind at ease, because I feel like there's some things on your mind that's not quite going right, and you're constantly in your head. So this is a time of resting your mind and focus, so you can have inner peace, mind, body, and spirit. That's what that card reminds me of for a lot of you Scorpios out there. It's not for all of you. It's just a general reading. It's just for some of you. Now, how you look at yourself is the Two of Pentacles. You guys almost remind me of the Aries and Virgos. When it comes to money, you guys are in control of the money. For some reason, you probably can all work together well when it comes to finances, because you know how to hold on to money. You know how to make money. You know how to manage money. You know how to save money. And Libras too. Libras, Aries, and Scorpios, Virgos, people, the earth signs, stuff like that, they all could be good business partners, because they love the money. They're into the money. They know how to make it. They know how to talk to people. They're very quick. Scorpios especially, they're quick on their feet. They're intuitive. They know how to make things happen. They know how to make it happen when it comes to the money. You know what I mean? They know. There's a coin on the top of her head, and she's got her head tilt over, and that coin, it hasn't even fell off. So money is on the mind. She knows how to make her money. She knows how to keep her money. Okay? So then we're talking about the future. And with the future, I'm seeing here the Five of Swords. Okay? For you Scorpios, men or women. Now, look here. When I'm looking at the Five of Swords, Scorpion, I don't know if this is you or somebody around you. This swords, maybe you got the energy of the swords, which is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or it could be those people, somebody you know around you, that may be trying to get away with something. They could be, even backstabbing you. There's some deceit here, or somebody trying to get away with something. These people in the background might have helped you put those swords in the ground there, and then you're trying, while they're off, going off or back home or whatever. It might be a work situation. It could be a personal situation. It could be for a man or a woman. It could be in a love situation, and it looks like somebody's, they're taking advantage. They're being deceitful and being deceptive. These people work and helped put those swords down here. Scorpio, can you work with other people, or do you always have to be the one on top? Even if it means that you have to, be deceitful and deceitful to get what you want. Do you want it all? Do you have to have it all, Scorpio? That you'll do something like this? That you'll go behind people's back and you'll take whatever you want to take and when you want to take it? Cross people just to get on top, being sneaky, being conniving, backstabber, gossiper, and then there's nothing wrong with you, but you're sitting up here stealing or taking something, credit for something that somebody else done. I mean, is money that important to you, Scorpio? Some of you Scorpios out there, I'm not talking about all of you, but some of you. Is money that important to you that you got to do things like this? Be sneaky, taking the credit for what other people has helped you do? I mean, they actually helped you do it, and now you're trying to get away with taking the credit for it. You're trying to take something away from them. So you're trying to use other people and climb over top of them. Are you doing this, Scorpio? Because this has something to do with you. If you are, you need to stop it. This needs to stop, because money is not that important. Money is not everything. Money is not going to make you happy, Scorpio. So if this is you doing this, man or woman, stop this stuff. This is not of, you know how to handle money. I know you like materialistic things. I know this. I know you know how to handle money and things like that. Yeah, you are you love money here. Yes, you do. But you're going to have to, you know what? You're going to have to transform yourself into not thinking so much material-wise. It's nothing wrong with having money, anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. It's how you do it. It's how you do it, how you treat others around you. You have no problem with money, saving money, things like that. But to trample over somebody else just to get what you want, just to get more, taking the credit for what other people has helped you do, that makes you feel good. That makes you feel all right. This is for some of you Scorpion men and women out there. You feel like trampling over something, or if you don't get what you want, you're just going to take it. No matter what, no matter at what cost, no matter who it is, whether they related to you or not. They could be your friend. You're going to backstab them just to get what you want, just to get more, just to climb on top. You're just going to climb over top of people and take what you want. You better think about that a little bit, Scorpio, because, there is karma. There's such thing as karma. Don't nobody really have to do nothing. You'll suffer your karma for that. And, that kind of got me upset a little bit, because that's talking about yourself. That's in the position of you. This one right here is the position of you, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. Now, for your environment is the Seven of Cups here for you, Scorpio. The Seven of Cups represents, if it's any kind of energy, it's the water energy, which you are an emotional person. And you have this here trying to get over and get what you want when you want it. When it comes to money, always wanting what you want. Don't care if you run over anybody or not, whether you step on people's toes or not. And you sit back and you wonder why you don't have no friends, why you don't have a decent relationship. You wonder why things don't really, kind of pan out for you because of this type of deception that you like to do. To some of you Cancers, I'm not talking about all of you. I'm getting on them ones that's doing this deception, this backstabbing stuff, this taking credit for what others do, so you can be on top always because of what? Money and possessions, materialistic things. There's all these things right here that you want, and that you want. It's so much of it that you want that you're willing to go through this and do harm to other people in order to get it. You're willing to step on somebody's toes. You're willing to take something that's credited that somebody else done, and you're trying to be sneaky and get away with it so you can get everything you want. It doesn't matter about nobody else. It's all about you, right, Scorpio? Well, all I can tell you is karma. Stay in the circle then. Get what you want and run over top of people and call me up and tell me how that's working for you. Okay, getting all this material gain, all this stepping on top of people for what? For this, good luck to you is all I got to say. And karma is a mother. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, now we're going to look, and that's just for some of you Scorpios, not all. And hey, let truth be told here today. There's no more playing around. I don't have time to play around. I have people that are sick, in my family I have to look after, and I'll have to look after you too, because I love you all too. And this right here is a little tough love right now, because I don't like so far what I'm seeing in some of you Scorpios out there. This is ridiculous. Get off of this right here. Get off of trying to step on everybody's toes, or if things don't go your way, you want to cut people off. You just want to cut them off and act like they're supposed to come running to you or something. Stay by yourself. If you're going to be this type of person, Scorpio, you know what I mean? Some of you Scorpions out there, I ain't talking to all of you. I'm talking about you ones just trying to be deceitful and get over on everybody, and everything is all about you. And you can say all these mean things to people. I see this stuff here. I see it. I see it more than what I can see right through you. You know, and people just try to help you, and if things don't go your way, you don't want nothing to do with them no more. Well, stay by yourself, Scorpio. You know, be by yourself then. Don't have no friends. You know, you don't need no friends because you're selfish. You're playing the selfish pity role now, and you're crossing people that's trying to help you and try to do the best by you. But I see why that stuff don't work out because of this. You try to be sneaky. You try to take credit for what other people done. You're putting knives in people's backs just to get material gain or gain of money, things like that. You love money. Everything is all about you. I don't see nothing here about you giving. There's even nothing about giving anybody anything. But you know what, honey? Here's the Wheel of Fortune right here. Is a major arcana card. And then the Wheel of Fortune is not in your favor. Not for doing this. Not for doing this backstabbing stuff. Doing stuff behind somebody's back. Wheel of Fortune it's not turning in your favor. Okay? Let me just give that to you as I had said before I even looked at this card. For some of you Scorpions out there that's being negative. That's who this video is for. I'm getting a feeling for. Honey, the wheel ain't going to turn in your favor. Not at all. Not if you're going to be like this. Not if you're going to be selfish. Not if you're going to be using your little tongue to cut people up with and to put people down just to have your way. You need to go through a total transformation. If you don't do that, you're in trouble. Okay? Some of you Scorpions out there, I'm just going to keep it real with you. If you can't take it, turn the station. Go somewhere else and let somebody sugarcoat it for you, okay? But still, all in all, what I say, you're going to have to end up coming back here and listen to what I say because this is the truth. It's coming from the Most High God. And you know there is one or else you wouldn't even be here. Okay, now for the whole total outcome is the Three of Wands right here. The Three of Wands is your total outcome, Scorpio. Looks like maybe through all that trouble and all that pain that you caused other people and all this backstabbing, all this trying to get over and taking the credit for it, seems like you're left with nothing but two wands stuck here. And you got to start all over again. That's the wheel not turning in your favor because of what you've done. Some of you Scorpions, not all of you, just some of you. This is what you get for trying to manipulate other people, trying to take credit for things that you did not do, just to have money, just to have material gain. That's not living life. That's not life, having material. There's nothing wrong with having it, but have it with some dignity and pride, and take the credit only that you put into it, not take away from other people just to get on top. To some of you Scorpions out there, because like I said, the wheel ain't turning in your favor. Sorry. Not if you're like that, it's not. You're gonna feel the consequences all. You're gonna end up with nothing. Okay? And you're gonna have to start from scratch. And you're gonna feel that storm that's coming along. There's gonna be a storm coming along your way for what you've done and what you're trying to do to people and what you're using your tongue for. You know, and how you're treating people. Some of you Scorpions, not all. There's some good Scorpions out there that's doing the right thing, handling money, and doing the right thing. But for you, this video is for you negative Scorpios out there that's pulling this crap. People getting, you know, the Most High God is getting very, very upset with you. A lot of you Scorpions up there, you're getting the Wheel of Fortune is going to go turning opposite direction for you, okay? It ain't in no reverse position. I know I hear some of that. Like I said, I don't go by no book. I'm going by what I'm being told and what I see from my third eye from the Most High God's angels. You're going to have to start all over again. Things ain't going to be turning out your way because of the way your attitude has been. Scorpio. And that's it for that. That's all I have to say about that. Take it, run for it, make a change. Do what this first thing says. Make a total transformation. You can turn this situation around for September going to October if you just transform. Look at yourself in the mirror real hard, okay? And take that mask off. Don't be running around masquerading, acting like you're this and like that, and you're better than everybody. You can step on people's toes. You can say whatever you feel like you want to say to people and think it's okay. But your life ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? Your life ain't all that. People sitting back looking at you and talking about you too and your life. Because it ain't together. But you sitting up there talking about everybody else's life ain't together. Trying to expose and cut up other people like you're sitting up high. You ain't sitting up high. You sitting down low. How about that, Scorpio? Some of you Scorpions out there that's making hell, that's putting hell in people's lives. How about that? It's you. You ain't up there. You right here. You can sit up high all you want to, and you can talk about everybody else around you, Scorpio. Some of you negative Scorpios out there, you know who I'm talking about. You can get mad, and you can put all your little comments. I don't care what you do. Turn the channel if you want to, but I'm gonna deliver the word. I'm gonna deliver the word of the Most High, and I'm gonna do what He tells me to do, and He's telling me to get on y'all tough. Some of you, not all of you, okay? If the shoe fit, wear it. But you ain't up here, you down here. And you're going to see it if you don't transform before all this happens. Okay? Now, as far as your angel cards, I have for you, the first one that's coming up is that you need to create harmony and peace in your life. You need harmony. You need to work on harmony. You need to work how to work with other people without stepping on their toes, without putting yourself on top. Because, you have to take other people's feelings and considerations. You ain't all that. Okay? And it's talking about children also. You may have some children that may need your attention, but you're too busy trying to climb up on top of the ladder and run over top of other people. Pay attention to your children. If you do work on yourself and your harmony, there's a soulmate that could be out there waiting for you. Right now, you're not with your soulmate. You're with something, I don't know what it is. It's not your soulmate. I know that. There could be a soulmate in the picture if you can just transform yourself, turn yourself around. You can get harmony. You can deal with other people. You'll be a totally different person. You'll be able to enjoy your children and act like a mother or a father to your children that needs your attention. And you'll actually have your soulmate if you can just turn this whole situation around. And through the soulmate, it comes, with romance with it. You can have all those good things if you can just do what the first message says, and that's transform yourself. And stop trying to be big and bad and all think you're better than everybody else and cutting people up the way you do. Some of you. Your life purpose here is something about an author, being an author. Maybe of a book. Maybe you will write a book. If you transform, you see what you can do for yourself as being an author. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make that time to write it. Write your book, Scorpio. There's something inside of you. They're saying you need to write. You need to be an author. There's a book out there. There's a book inside of you. There's a book inside of each and every one of us, but it can be expressed in all kind of ways. Yours is, most of you, for you Scorpios, is a book, to be an author, to write that down. Whatever's inside of you, write it down. Your life purpose is to be an author. Okay, now I'm pulling two love cards. These are love oracle cards, okay? And the first one for you, Scorpion, is saying you need to date. You may come to the point where you're going to be on the dating scene, just kind of like that may start the romance here that they showed, or you might find your soulmate through dating. Excuse me. Okay, and that dating is going to turn into passion. And the passion turns into romance, and romance turns into your soulmate, okay? That's what that basically shows me if you do the transformation. If this doesn't happen, none of the rest of it is going to happen. That's all I got to say. And I want to take you to take a couple of seconds to ask the angels a question that you want to ask them, so I can give you your angel answer. This is your angel answer card from the Most High God for you that He's going to answer for you. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think of a question. Close your eyes, put the question in your head, and then when I turn this over, I'm going to give you the answer to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, for those who ask their questions inside of their head, the Most High God angel said, remain positive. So if you remain positive and you do your transformation, which is, take the mask off and, stop masquerading around, come to terms to you, look at yourself instead of looking at everybody else and what they're doing and cutting them all up all the time. Look at yourself in the mirror and see who you really are. Come and shed the skin, show the true you, and you will, good things will happen. You'll turn the wheel around to your benefit. If you're going to just ignore the death transformation, turning different, then none of this is going to take place, period. None of the good stuff is going to happen. You're just going to continue to go around and around and around in circles. So, sorry for the tough love, though, but, hey, I got to tell it the way it is. It's your life. Do what you want to do with it. You do have your choice. Life is your choice. You can do whatever you want. But this is just a warning to a lot of you Scorpions out there that are being negative and, being negative towards other people, treating people like they ain't nothing. People that try to help you, you act like you have an attitude and they're doing nothing but just trying to help. You want to cut them so out of your life or make them feel like bad, like they have to, kiss your butt. Ain't nobody got to do nothing. You can just be right on by yourself doing this here mess you're doing, or either just totally transform yourself and you'll be okay. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading for today, for September, and I hope you come back for October and see what we have in store for you for October. And I hope you subscribed. I thank you, all my subscribers. I'm going to do some special things, so if you're subscribed, you'll be getting a notification. I'm going to give away like some jewelry, some readings, some cards, a little bit of everything. Maybe some things will just be a surprise. You know what I mean? And the winners, I'll announce the winners through your inbox, through your inbox or your email or whatever, your email address or whatever that may be, whoever I pick. Okay. And I'm going to give you a certain amount of time to, to claim your reading or your whatever you've won. If that don't happen in that certain amount of time, I'm going to pass it to the next person that I feel like I wanted, that deserve it, okay, or may respond to it. So with that said, like I said, love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And you guys, you have yourself a great September, and remember to transform yourself and make your life a whole lot better, okay? That's the messages from the Most High God, not me. Don't shoot the messenger. I love each and every one of you. I thank you for viewing my videos. I thank you for sharing them. I thank you for your beautiful comments that you made, and I'm thank you for all those who put your life in my hands and trusted me to be your reader. And that's from all over the world. I made so many different people, so many different language and backgrounds and things like that, and it made me happy that a lot of you I end up being friends with. And I thank you for all the confirmation emails and calls that I've been getting, that things are going your way the way they were told in the readings. Okay, so with all that said, talk to you next month. Have a great one, and thank you for being here, and I love each and every one of you. Bye bye.